Hi, guys. I knew there were weirdos out in this world, but what the hell drives someone to actually write a quadruple murderer? Here's what I found. Kentucky mom says Bryan Kohberger is her divine masculine and claims she sent him letters and dolled up pics. The Kentucky woman claims to write letters to Idaho murder suspect Bryan Kohberger while he's in jail and send him pictures of herself. Alrighty. That article is from Fox News. A single Kentucky mother posted dozens of lengthy diary like posts where she professes her love for Bryan Kohberger, claims to have sent him letters and pictures of herself, and calls the quadruple murder suspect her divine masculine. The woman, who goes by Brittany J. Hislop on Facebook and claims to have a 16-year-old son, you do know that he just killed some teenagers, right? Has written about her feelings for Kohberger nearly every day, sometimes multiple times a day since early January. I know that the last I had heard weeks ago is that Bryan is being kept isolated from other inmates, and so I know that we do both likely sleep alone, as I mentioned in a past post. Hislop wrote in her most recent post, which was dated shortly after midnight Friday. Although I mentioned something about getting certain confirmations from him about his feelings and him being my divine masculine, I don't mean that I reach out to him to receive anything back at all from him, since I do that from a place of caring about him, sharing my feelings, and knowing what a serious situation he's in. All right. Uh, okay. Pretty girl. You deserve better, girl. What the heck? Hislop's first post was dated January 4th, which was 5 days after Kohberger was arrested in connection with the murders of four University of Idaho students Kylie, Madison, Sana, and Ethan. She used the phrase divine masculine counterpart in several posts and said she knows they're meant to be together because of their astrological signs. Her posts are long, stream of consciousness type ramblings where she defends her love for Kohberger that includes graphic details about how she's gone years without sex and searches Google for his images at night. Alrighty then, there are some men that, if they experienced higher intimacy levels and sexual fulfillment, would never go and want to find someone else to be with in those ways. And with that said, when I'm fixated on a particular person, such as my love interest, who I feel is more than that to me, I don't want any other man. Uh huh. I know that even if Brian has been without sex for a significantly long time as I have, it may not be as long as me, since the length of time for me is very long. And I've mentioned in past posts, but how could people not see it as if he's my divine masculine counters like I've thought he is? Oh my God. In a January 30th post, she wrote, "To anyone that says I'm not righteous for having the feelings that I do for Brian, I would say that you likely aren't anyone to judge me in that regard, and also may not understand my emotions and hardships and misfortunes." Okay. Um, Many of us had emotional hardships and misfortunes, but that does not mean we're writing a quadruple murder. I mean, writing, all right. Yeah, writing to him, that's fine. But a sexual counterpart? Are you kidding me? Also, to anyone that judges me negatively regarding Brian and my feelings for him, I'll say that you may not understand the certain true love connections, such as twin flame soulmates and divine counterparts. Oh, God. In posts like one on January 27th, Hislop, if that is the right way to pronounce her name, talks about sending photos to Kohberger and how she wants her makeup to look perfect. I wish that I could send him photos of me where I've made my makeup and hair and overall self look the best that I can look, versus me sending photos that I'm not looking my best, she wrote. Many of the comments on her page pled with her to go get help or focus on her son. Yes, this woman isn't the first to confess her feelings for a suspected murderer during a highly publicized trial. And then it goes on to say Jeffrey Dahmer and blah, 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 blah. You know what? Um, yeah, take that advice, girl, and go look for somebody else. No good for, I mean, come on, you guys. He just killed people, right? No, you don't do that, okay? Or else maybe you find yourself in the discovery like Chris Watts. Bye.